So when you give a tool as powerful as Claude Code access to literally control a browser,
Last week I was scrolling at midnight, dreaming of quitting my 9 to 5, and I stumbled on this.
so the first thing to do is install Playwright CLI so that we can actually do some browser automation. So I'm just going to go into plan mode and I'm going to say, hey, Claude Code, I want to use Playwright CLI in order to do some browser automation stuff, whether that means testing out web apps or taking screenshots of things, whatever the case. I just need you to figure out how you can install this for me and then go ahead and build a plan and let's do it.
A guy installed something called Playwright CLI inside Claude Code, and his AI started controlling his browser like a real human. Clicking, typing, scrolling, all on autopilot. I sat there thinking, wait, I could offer this as a service tomorrow.
So I know I'm telling you guys to use Playwright CLI, but this is literally what I did when I decided I wanted to try out some browser automations, except for I said, hey, I need you to research the different tools and the different pros and cons and help me figure out what I should do. I played around with Chrome DevTools for a little bit, but now I'm using Playwright CLI. And one reason for that, while we're letting this load, is that if I do /context in here, you can see that the Chrome DevTools MCP takes up so many.
But the real magic wasn't the install. It was what happened the moment he told it to start testing.
So now I'm going to go back into plan mode and I'm going to say, yep, absolutely. Spin up a server so that you can actually run this. And then what I want you to do is use your browser use and test it out. So fill in the fields, click through, and if there's any bugs or if there's anything wrong with the functionality of the site, make note so that you can go ahead and fix the actual site itself.
He built a 12-page website in minutes, then told his AI, go test it for me. The bot opened the browser by itself and started filling in every field like a real customer. I literally paused the video. This was the moment my brain broke.
And I also want you to do this in a headed browser so that I can watch what's going on. So I'm going to shoot that off. It's going to make a plan, but that is one important distinction. By default, you could say, hey, I always want you to run Playwright in a headed browser, but there is headed or headless, meaning it could be running this headless where it wouldn't show us on screen, but it is still running on its own tab and clicking through things.
But here's where it got even crazier. The website actually had bugs.
Figure out what it needs to do. Okay, so it just shut down and now it said, okay, found some issues. Let me review the screenshots to understand what happened. So what you guys didn't notice is that in there, it took more screenshots. So we can see now we have QA and we have all of these screenshots that it took during that test. So it says, okay, the UI looks polished. That's great. It did look really good. But the first bug is that enter on text area didn't advance to review. It stayed on the notes page.
It found the bugs on its own, wrote down what was broken, then fixed the website itself. Then it tested again. Then it fixed again. No human touched a single line of code.
The second bug is that the review page never loaded. The test found 0 review items and the edit button was intercepted by a stale page overlay. And now it was able to use that feedback to fix the actual bugs in the site itself. And this is just really cool because if you've ever built software or websites or apps or whatever, there are so many bugs and you don't always find them until it's maybe too late or maybe.
I sat there wondering, if it can fix a website by itself, what else could it do out in the real world?
I literally stepped away to go get water and I came back and I saw a browser open with some dentist offices up. Wow. So it visited all 5 sites and it was able to find some phone numbers.
He told the bot, find me 5 dentist phone numbers in LA. Then he walked away to grab water. When he came back, the list was already done. Lists like that are exactly what every business is begging for right now.
Now that's really cool because it actually learned while it was going and it said that Google blocked the automation, so it switched to DuckDuckGo. So I told it this time, don't stop until it actually finds 5 phone numbers. So it's going to be a little bit more aggressive, and this time I'm actually here to watch.
Quick pause here. If what I'm sharing is making sense and you're thinking, okay, but how does this actually work in a real system? I've put together a free training that walks through the exact structure and process we use. It's not theory. It's a behind-the-scenes walkthrough of how the system is set up, how the pieces fit together, and how most of the heavy lifting is already handled, so you're not starting from zero. If you want to see how it's structured and decide for yourself if it's a good fit, the link is in the description. All right, let's jump back in.
Okay, so here we are. It just searched for dentist office LA. You can see there's a phone number. I just saw one on screen, so it probably grabbed that screenshot. I see another one on this page, so it's getting pretty lucky here. It's finding the phone numbers pretty quick.
But then I had one big question. What about websites where you have to log in first.
Actually gonna let me log in, so let me try that real quick. Okay, so I logged in and then the browser shut down. So now I said, okay, cool, I logged in. Hopefully now when it launches up this browser, it already has me logged in. Okay, so there it is, nice. You can see that I am already logged in, which is great. Okay, so it's trying to find the wins channel. It looks like it found it. All of these look like they are wins. Now let's see what it's able to do here. If it's, oh, I just saw it try to like the post, okay. It just liked that one.
He logged in just one time, and the bot saved his session forever. Now it could go inside private apps, click buttons, leave comments, anything a real human does. My head started spinning with ideas I could put to work right away.
Interesting. So it's like liking them and unliking them. So that's one thing we're gonna have to fix. But it is scrolling down. It got to the wins channel and it is now trying to like posts. But as you guys can see, it's not perfect. So I hope that it's able to realize that it's not really liking them. Yeah, it's basically going like, unlike, like.
But the final piece is the one that blew the whole thing wide open.
I like to use the desktop app for my scheduled tasks because I get the more agentic ability. Because when these scheduled runs actually run, it's an agent literally like you see in Claude Code walking through what's going on. So for example, I have basically created this bot in my school community. So his name is AIS Agent. And as you can see, it's posting things like daily news roundups and it's responding to all of its notifications.
He took every bot he built and put them on a schedule, running every single day without him. They posted news, replied to comments, even wished him happy birthday. He literally built a tiny digital employee that works 24/7.
And it even today made a happy birthday post for me, which I didn't tell it to do. It just knew information about me, and it did this completely autonomously. So I've got it doing things like every day engaging with school wins. So if I click on today's run, you can see that it shows me what it engaged with, and it ran all these commands, and it basically just shoots over this prompt, and it invokes the skill to do this every time. I've also got it doing the AI news roundup, and I've also got it responding to all of the notifications.
And that's when I realized there's a way for total beginners to skip all the tech headaches and start way faster. If you like this video, gently hit the like button. If you dislike this video, then share with your friends and family. Because whether you liked it or not, it could be helpful to your friends and family and your social media contact. And if you think we are doing our best to try and explain to you how you can change your life, and you want to watch the next video, then make sure you subscribe to our channel and switch on the notification bell button. And make sure you ask your friends and family and social media contacts to subscribe to our channel, switch on the notification bell button as well. This way, you will help us get 10,000 subscribers in next 3 months. To learn more money techniques, watch these videos, and we will see you on the next one.